Winning ways and tech tips. Let's go over to Brett Whitaker. Brett, would love to hear your approach. A little bit different, but you are consistently absolutely crushing it on attach rate, on-site sales, and referrals. What is your approach when you go into a home first?
But when I first walk into a house and I'm by myself and not coaching somebody, I literally look at everything. I already know how to do the dish install. So when I'm doing my site survey, looking at where they want the TVs and stuff, I'm looking behind the TVs. I'm looking to see if they have surge protectors. I'm looking to see what their HDMI cable is. If it's sitting on some raggedy little mount the TV is, should it be mounted on the wall, or do they want it to fall on their baby while he's running around? Looking at their sound systems. I mean, do they have a Vizio sound system that's going to sound like running water in 6 months, or do they want something that's going to sound like they're in a movie theater? I literally look at everything and a safety aspects on a highly recommendation aspect, because I never say the word need to a customer because I don't know what their needs are. But I just look at all highly recommended things. Like if I'm offering a sound system and they don't have anything, I literally ask them, ask anybody who's ridden with me, why don't you have a surround sound system with this awesome HD TV? It's meant to have one. It's got speakers the size of a 50-cent piece. That's why they're tinny. That's why they're distorted. That's why you have to turn it up to 65 to hear it over your microwave when your microwave's running. If you had this system, you'd actually be able to hear it without turning it way up and still have a conversation. When I'm coaching somebody, I do it completely different. I don't bring in a demo bag. I don't demo anything. Unfortunately, that's just the way I am. But when I'm coaching somebody, I don't tell them that. I tell them, bring in your demo it. You don't know the products. Bring it in, learn the products, learn how to set them up on that demo. Bring in your surge protector, show them how many outlets it can hold, show them the USBs, show them everything, show them the difference between the HDMI cable that's provided for free and the Jupiter HDMI cable that you can sell them. Show them the difference between everything and you will get that sell. I mean, just like right now, everybody asks me, what are your numbers? Well, right now I'm at 117 RPW. I'm at 38% attachment rate, which is a little low for me, which I'm selling more surge protectors and stuff to get up. My Nest right now is at $58. I try to be that number one, because like I said, let's put it this way. I've been in Reno for 2 days. I've sold over $2,000 worth of stuff in 2 days. I had to come back to the office to grab more SHS items to sell because I ran out. But the problem is getting the technicians to offer everything that we have.
Yeah, we need to hitch a little traveling a retail shop behind your van to pull the way you're selling.
Everybody says give yourself a raise. Yesterday I made an extra $83. The day before that I made an extra $40. Give yourself a raise.
What would you recommend to somebody that's new, that's struggling with attach rate? What would you recommend for them to hit the reset button? And if they had to start something new today, a new habit, what would that be?
The same thing I do. When I'm struggling and I can't get my numbers up the first week, I literally tell them, start with the basics, start with the smaller stuff. It's easier to sell something that's, $35 than it is to sell something that's $500. So to get your numbers started again, get back in the rolling game of getting everything sold, start low and work your way up. You gotta get your confidence back up from falling behind.
Well, it's like Jared said, like 80% of his customers, he sells them a surge protector. So, I mean, he's got a huge attach rate and huge numbers just with surges. And then you start layering on, your 4K cables and your audio and your Nest, and you're crushing it. Who's one that leads with routers, Nest routers? So what is your approach? You use the Wi-Fi man when you walk in, because the foundation of every connected home is your Wi-Fi. And most Wi-Fi systems out there, if you take your Wi-Fi man app and you test their Wi-Fi, I guarantee 90% of them, you've got this big service coming in. And then you've got a little drip irrigation outside of that. So those are easy fixes. And, most people, if you ask them, how do you use your Wi-Fi at home? Are you gaming? Do you have video conference calls? Do you have kids at home? Are they doing any virtual learning? And when you stack those things together, most of the internet fails. It's sluggish, it doesn't work. It's not that they're not paying for the service into the home. They don't have the right infrastructure with the Wi-Fi system to get the most out of the internet that they're paying for.
Right. So when I look at it, I mean, I do use the Wi-Fi man occasionally here and there, but I'll have them walk along with their phone that's already connected to their Wi-Fi, and I'll have them watch their little bars. As they walk 40 feet away from their Spectrum awesome router, they'll see that their Wi-Fi is actually dropping down from 5 bars to 3 bars just walking across the kitchen. Because a lot of people don't know that their microwave, their refrigerator, fluorescent lights, sunlights, and stuff like that actually block Wi-Fi. So I'll show them. I'm like, look, right now you're at 5 bars because you're sitting next to your Spectrum router. But if you walk over here, you're only on 2 bars. Now you're buffering, but you have 500 megs. I was like, that shouldn't be happening. Plus, the router that you have, you're using this old school Bilkin router and stuff like that. It can only handle so many devices. But if you go with a mesh system, you can extend out your 5G to where it actually will cover your whole house, and you'll be able to handle so many more devices. And then you can get into the smart home stuff, get all your cameras set up, you can get all your everything else that you want set up on it, and not have to worry about bogging down your system and seeing a little rotating arrow of death.
Well stated. Yeah, the foundation of a home is Wi-Fi, and if the Wi-Fi doesn't work, all the devices that are connected within a home, you'd be surprised how many devices are connected in a home where somebody may not even think that they're connected at home. But it is big. It's one of the fastest growing industries that we have, and we are on the forefront of that. And you guys are providing solutions to support those connected homes.